she ran. Hey, what's up? Joe here. Average Joe's Garage. Ain't been a lot going on this week. Kind of been under the weather. This video, when I can film and do stuff. Per usual, everything takes longer than it should around here. This video will be about, we'll be back on the Allis Chalmers tractor. So, that's what we're doing. That being said, new head gasket finally came in there. Well, I guess it would be about last Friday now, because it's a week later and things didn't go as planned. It started feeling like crap last weekend, and did a little on that international motor over there, pulled the cam and stuff. That's about all I did as far as YouTube. However, I did on this thing, I have been messing around with it off camera. I did prep the top of the engine block here and clean it up a little bit. I got the head over in the my kind of non-operable parts washer. I just here scraping some of this carbon buildup, whatever, burnt oil, whatever it was, in between these fins. It's still got a lot of cleaning up to do. So I've been letting it soak. So once that's all cleaned up, which I'm not going to film any of that, because you don't want to watch that stuff. I mean, I don't think I got to explain to you how to clean parts. So once I got that all cleaned up good, I'll start putting it back on there. I also still got some fasteners and stuff down there to clean up, but I did clean up the washers and bolts. That one's a little, I guess it's clean. They're just old. Cleaned them up in the wire wheel and the bench grinder. Cleaned up around the studs a little bit. I ain't trying to remove them or nothing. But yeah, I've just been trying to prep everything, all the small pieces and stuff. So when I'm ready to put that on there, we can get right back into trying to get this thing to start off again. So that's where we are. So when I'm ready to put that on, we'll be back. Alright guys, welcome back. Where am I at here? I did clean up this, at least the mating surface anyway, this head. Tried to clean it up a little better around the fins. It's still not perfect, but this ain't no showpiece. As long as important areas are clean, best I could get it anyway with the wire wheel and scuff wheel. So I guess I'm gonna get started on putting this together. I'll have to get everything started here and figure out which bolts and nuts go where, and these spacers and whatnot. I didn't take a real detailed picture of that. I know this part goes on after the one top shield goes on, so I'll get that laid on here, get it figured out. Go get the I had to go get my iPad so I can look at the pattern that I had saved offline of the torque sequence. And I use my phone, but then I can't film, so because I have it on my phone. I tried printing it here the other day, but our printer don't want to sync with nothing. I think it's out of date, but that's how I got to do things. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this started on here and get to torquing it down. Alright, I think I got these right. Just started loosely. Make sure, when you do these, any of you does this, make sure your bolts and nuts are clean good and threads on the studs. I ran them through the wire wheel and the bench grinder. Make sure you put a little oil on the threads. I just put a dab inside the nuts I started loosely. The rest I put a dab on the threads before I put them in. Here's a pattern I got off Google. Kind of, guess covers all. I don't know if it's all of them, but a couple different K-series coilers. So, 1, 2, 3, so on for the torque sequence. Then first you go around it 25 foot-pounds, and then again with 30. And if you want to, go back over again, double check it at 30. And you're supposed to, after you get it running, get it warmed up and everything, shut her down. Probably about a half hour later or whatever, go back and hit it again at 30. I'm going to go ahead and run these down till they're snug. I'm not going to put the ogodogas to it. I'm just going to run her down till they stop. Oop, oop. There might have been an ogodoga or two. This one kind of does it a little fast, but it's okay. Three, 4. Well, it's not as tight as it seems. Kind of can't help it with this one. I don't know where my other one is. Okay, what I do? 5, 6. We'll stop that one there. 7, 7, 7. Could be this one. 3, 7, 8. I know you're probably thinking, what the hell is he doing? But it should be fine. 8, 9, That's how I saw somebody do it, so that's how I did it. Then I'll get my torque wrench, set it for 25, and go over these. And so on and so forth. I'll set you up while I do it. Alright, I got the torque wrench set to 25. I'm just going to go in order of the sequence that I got pictured here. Okay. And we'll reset this for 30. Same sequence, only at 30 psi foot pounds. Then we'll check it one more time for 30. Did that kind of backwards there, didn't I? Yeah, it's all the same. No, getting ahead of myself. Might go over that one more time off camera. Might have got the sequence a little mixed up, but should be good. Alright, I guess I'm gonna give it a try here. I was gonna wait till daylight again. But I kind of did a little compression check there after I got it torqued down. Still ain't a lot there by feeling, and it ain't really making my gauge do a whole lot. I don't know if there's something wrong with my gauge or if something else is up or what, but hold on, I'm triggering my truck keys here. Anyway, so I'll spray something in here, see what happens. I kind of got her rigged up there to, just in case I drag this thing out of the garage. Because as you recall, that one time it backfired pretty good. So if this thing does decide to do anything, at least I'm ready for that, because it ain't gonna roll worth of shit, me trying to push it. So we'll just see what the hell happens here. Oh, the head could come flying off. Oh shoot, I got the jump box on. Yeah, I don't know what the hell this thing's gonna do, if anything. Assuming it's still got spark. I don't know, I'll check some things here and I'll be back. Alright, so I was just messing with this thing here off camera. This is actually next evening after I got the head and stuff back on. And I had to put the battery on the charger, but when I had it on the jump box and I pulled the choke out, I almost had it spinning fast enough that it almost acted like it wanted to run. So I put it on the charger here, the booster. Let it charge up here a little bit and see if I can make anything happen with it. Still not sure about that compression and whatnot. I'm kind of brainstorming what to do about that. Or just put a pause on this project for a little bit, because if it does nothing, I mean, it's probably, the worst is just going to need a rebuild, because it could be a rings or burnt valve or something. And I already got one engine that I got to basically rebuild. I don't need two on the go here. I've also considered engine swaps on it, if anything. But I think I'm going to try to see what happens here. It's probably a little flooded out now, so hopefully I can make something happen. Put this thing in start. Maybe it'll do it without the choke. Huh. How it turned over faster with the damn jump box on it that I thought was drained. Yeah. Well, guess I'll let that charge up a little bit more. I don't know why that battery's so low. It's enough to turn that thing over when the engine's in it. Alright, well, I'll probably get back to messing with this some more. When I make any headway, I'll come back. Well, maybe I'll get to do something here. I kind of got both of them hooked up there. You know, more voltage than it probably should have. See if we can get her to do anything. Almost had something. I'm almost out of carb spray. Almost got something. I don't know if this will do anything or not. I'm just turning screws now. Well, she ran. She blew out some black smoke, I know that. Almost acted like it was wide open. So I don't know what that was about. But that's more than we got. I don't know if we'll do it again or not. This time I got the choke all the way in. Well, a little smoky in here. Well, we had something there. I'll keep tinkering with it. I don't know if that's a win or not, but she did something. Alrighty. Well, got to looking at this thing again after I started it one more time off camera, did the same thing. I thought this was jammed up, but it's not. And I can't believe I didn't notice this before, but looks like the carburetor's froze up there. So I guess I'll work on trying to get that unstuck maybe. So apparently she's stuck wide open, which I did not realize. So that's what's going on there. Once I get a light here, pretty sure it's stuck wide open. Let's see if I can see that butterfly in there. Yep, she's stuck wide open. I don't know if you can see in there. You probably can't, but she's stuck wide open. So I guess I'm gonna have to try to freeze that and get this thing to where it actually sitting idle. Let it run until she's warm. Warmer than it is. Can't let it run wide open that way. So I think I'm gonna put some kind of concoction in this thing or on it, or maybe I can do it without taking it off the tractor. Let her sit a little bit. So yeah, that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll try to work that thing too and get her to unlock. Alright. Alright, well, I sprayed this with PB Blaster inside and out. I did get it to move. So I'm gonna keep working here. Hopefully I get it real loose so there ain't no resistance. As you can tell, it's a little wore right in here, so I don't know how well it's gonna last, but maybe we can do something where it's a little tighter there, but mainly want to get her where she fluctuates there. So it's getting looser the more I do it, so get back to doing that. Hook it back up, I guess. Maybe we'll try it one more time. Alright, I think I got the throttle here worked out. Drop my damn light. Kind of hard to show here, but the flapper in there works now. So see if I can start this without, you know, completely sending her. Might not have a blowed up engine after all. Hell, it could have been just that, making it seem like it had no compression. But it needed the head gasket regardless. So let's see what we can get going here. Run! Back there a little bit. Throttle still ain't perfect, but hey, she's running. Then we'll let her run here a while. Let her get good and hot. I'll come back. I might hit it with the torque wrench there one more time after a bit. Alright, what's up guys? Probably about 4 or 5 days later since I had this thing running. Before I go try and start it back up or anything again, I I did get a tube here from Tractor Supply for the worst tire. I'd have got two, but even just tubes are expensive. It's ridiculous. I thought I could get one cheaper from Harbor Freight, but when I was looking online there, I guess it's kind of confusing the size how they had it listed. Closest one I could find said about 13. That I thought was this number, the rim size, because this is 23 by 1050, and that tube will work from 850 to 1050, but apparently they meant the whole outer diameter of the tire, judging by the size of the box that I saw there. Which, that one was cheaper, but most likely the wrong size, so, excuse me. So I went to Tractor Supply. I paid around 30 bucks for one tube, which I guess is still cheaper than what new tires like these cost. Everything's crazy right now. I am keeping my eye out on Marketplace for some decent used ones. But I figure maybe I can get that tube in this tire just good enough to get it up going better and drive around a little bit. So I think that's probably the first thing I'm going to tackle here before I get back into starting it up again or anything. So see if I can get this tire off here, wrestle it off the bead some, get that in there. Hopefully it ain't a fail. Anyway, so I guess I'll get to doing that and might set you up while I'm doing that. Not sure yet, but we'll see. Well, like I said, this tire's kind of rough. Maybe I can break it down enough to get a tube in it. Ain't guaranteeing it won't open up more or whatever. It's pretty rough, pretty chewy. So I'm gonna get out there with my little manual tire changer, see if I can break the bead down or not. Hopefully I can. So I don't like how that's angled. Maybe we can make it work. Alright, I'm gonna get to it. Alright, I got this flipped back around so I can air it up. That was a pain in the ass. Maybe one of these days I'll be able to expand things and have tire machines and shit. But right now I'm too broke to spare the money to have somebody else do this. Well, probably not really. I just want to show you all it can be done, but Probably cost me like 10 bucks, if anything, to have someone else do it. So we're gonna air this up, see what happens. Hopefully it just holds air. Well, I meant to record this, but I forgot to push the button. Got air in it. Probably about 10 pounds too much, but there's air in it. Good enough for me. Got way too dirty doing this. Should have been easier than what it was. It's gonna come up more. Alright, I'm gonna clean some of this stuff off here, other than the bare minimum that I need. So we can get this thing fired up again. Maybe take a first spin outside. And I can just check everything else over, any accessory attachments or just any of the workings, and who knows, maybe I'll put this thing to work here soon. I got some ideas. I take some measurements. Maybe see if I can put a plow on it. Anyhow, I'll be back. Alright, well, cleaned up some things a little bit. Still got some tools laying here, but anyhow, this garage is a mess. Still got some shields and stuff to put on here, but we can mess with her and try her out without them for now. Put the air filter back on after I clean it and whatnot. See if we can get her fired back up here, see if the trans works and all that. She dirty. She dirty. And I'll wipe this off. I ain't sitting in crud. No, I'm already dirty, but anyhow, let's see if we can get this thing going again. Gotta get her started here and idling. I'll shift the neutral. I'll get a rig set up here to put the camera on and try to take you all along for a ride. So, let's see what we got. There's the key. Oh, fell out. Alrighty. Since we know she'll start right up, I'm gonna go ahead and get set up here. Hell, I didn't even have the jump box hooked up. Ha. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get rigging things up here. Alright, got things situated here. Checked oil one more time, still pretty full. Real clean too. I'm surprised, but these keys keep falling out. So I need to find another lawnmower key, because it's got one of them universal ones, or put another switch in it probably. That's probably why they were wired up here, so you don't lose them. Alright, let's see here. See what she does. Alright, well, I mean, she got all the gears, it seems. Sorry for the shaky picture there. Wasn't much I could do about it. But she runs and drives. And still got some stuff burning off there, but that'll happen. I'll clean it off better here eventually. High and low range seems kind of funny over there. I was messing with that. That's why I kept stopping and taking off in different gears. Seemed like once you get it engaged, it almost act like a brake or something. Sometimes this pedal will be stuck down. I don't know. As far as I know, this is the high and low range. Fully depressed clutch. This one over here is supposed to be your, yeah, this is your PTO. This down here is supposed to be the brake, so I don't quite get that, but yeah, anyway, so that's probably it for this one. I'll mess with it here and there some more, some little odds and ends, and maybe look into if my plow off that other tractor out there will work on it. Look into some small things here, like how the hell these lights work. I don't even think they're wired up anymore. Well, they might be, I just can't tell. Had to look into all that. Once it gets warm out, I'll try to clean it up better. But I'm not playing around with the water hose when it's damn near freezing out. Gas, got gas, pumps of gas. I mean, she runs better than my John Deere right now. So, not that one, the other one. So anyway, that'll probably be it for this one. Just trying to keep content coming best I can here. You gotta remember, this is Average Joe's no budget garage, as in what money. I think I'm just gonna go with that motto. So unless, you know, money rolls in here somehow and things get better, that's the motto of this channel that I'm going with for now. So I may not always be able to keep content consistent. You might have to wait a while for the videos to get put together or whatever else. Still gotta get with the old man on that international engine there. He might have to take it to a machine shop to get cam bearings and whatnot. Just because I've heard that's the best way to go about doing it instead of trying it myself. But we'll see. So we're kind of at a standstill with that. So maybe there'll be another video on this, winterizing it or whatever. Alrighty, I'm just rambling now. So remember, like, share, subscribe, comment. What else was there? If you even got any advice for me on doing this YouTube thing, go ahead and comment away or whatever. Not to mention, I've been under the weather here lately, still kind of down and out, but can't stay idle forever, so. Anyway, I'm done rambling. I'll see y'all in the next one. Oh, one more thing before I end this video. Forgot to mention earlier. After I got running there the other night, the next night I came out here and messed around. Did a quick compression test on it after I got it running there. And it's got like 30 to 40 some pounds of compression, so. Either the stuck throttle and the governor arm there had something to do with it, because I think it does something with the compression. So it was either that, or just getting her going there after the head gasket change just brought her back around. So just thought I'd mention that real quick. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Like, share, subscribe.